What's up? What's up, everybody? Hopefully everyone's doing well today. Welcome in Camouflage and welcome in Panda. Hope you guys are doing well today. Camouflage, I appreciate you still being able to play, even though I'm like an hour late. But you know what? It happens. I woke up and was fine. We just had some stuff happen, and I was waiting to see what's going on with that in terms of family stuff. But everything should be good. Everything should be good. If it changes, we might have to end stream. But until that happens, and I don't think it will happen, we're going to start falling, guys. I did say 1 p.m., and it is now 2. It's 2 p.m. for me. Oh, the time change. Oh, that's so funny, Camouflage. Yeah, we have daylight savings, so was it last weekend? No, it was the weekend before that, I think. Yeah. Yup. So, you know what though? No, you know what? I actually don't follow. Like, I am the only person here that doesn't follow daylight savings time, so I'm actually only 4 minutes late. So everything's good. You're right, Camouflage. I am on time. But either way, welcome in everyone. Cool to see you. Welcome in, Panda. I hope everything's going well today. Let's start off with a duo. If anyone is here and wants to join, please let us know. We'd love to have you in. That makes sense. That makes sense. So you know what? I was actually going for Camouflage's 1 p.m. That's what it actually was. So it all worked out fine. 100%. That's obviously what I was going for. So what's everyone been playing lately? What's everyone's game? Camouflage, you been playing any games lately that you've been getting obsessed with? Keep in mind I'm playing on Switch today, so your performance probably won't be as good as usual. Yeah, that's fine. I remember you were saying that you weren't home, so you weren't on your PlayStation. No big deal. Wi-Fi here. Where are you at, if I may ask? Yo, Peter, you know what? Peter says this every day, and honestly, I might just start taking his advice. It is only 2:06 p.m. for me, and I did just get out of bed at 12:30 p.m. However, I do think it's bedtime, so I think I'll listen to Peter today. This will be our last game. I'll call it. I'll go back to sleep. It'll be a nice, relaxing day, you know. I had so much faith in that one. My guy fell back. It's always bedtime? I don't know about that. It's always bedtime if you're in bed and it's a time. Words to live by, guys. Just been playing more Unite, Pokemon Tournament, Splatoon 3. I want to try more Pokemon Tournament. That game was so confusing when I got it for Christmas that one year, and I probably played it like 2 or 3 times and was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and I just never went back to it. I gotta give that a shot again. Want to go back to bed? Oh my god, yeah, 6:30 is a whole ass chore, especially when you're up late playing games. That's a vibe, 100%. God, I don't know about you guys in here. I was never an early person. Like waking up for school, like for high school, was like the worst thing for me. I had so much trouble doing it. It was terrible. I can't even imagine doing that for work. I worked at like a grocery store as a cashier for a couple years, like that. But I was doing mornings. But even like more, like I would actually like yell at I would get so mad at my manager if they put me before 8 a.m. And I lived like 2 minutes away. Like I just I can't do that. So I give you a lot of credit, Panda. Impressive. Currently at your parents' friend's house. Your Wi-Fi is so good. You know what? That's a good thing though. Early bird gets the worm, well, the early bird can have the worm. I'm gonna get some... Wait, that's the best. That's the best I've ever heard. I was like, I don't want to eat worms, man. Worms fucking suck. I'll let them take the worm. Camuflage's playing with fire here. Used to work 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's a I feel like that's a little different. Well, okay, hold on. Let me rephrase that. Because I feel like if you're working weird hours like that, then you train your body to be awake during those different hours. Although, to be fair, the difference between, well, I guess waking up at 6:30 and then going to... What time did you have to wake up then, Peter? I don't know if you had, like, a commute. What is this guy doing? Is that my Wi-Fi, or is he just, like, spazzing out? This is a tougher one of this. Like, holy shit. Where's my boy? My boy's still in this, but I don't know where he is. Oh my god, you were barely in it. This is a really hard version of this one. Oh, yep, I lost it. Holy shit. Oh, but it was only by 2 seconds. Damn. What the hell was going on? Used to wake up at 3:30 a.m. God damn. I feel like I feel like with a time like that, you have to train your body differently. Whereas 6:30 is like, it's late enough where you don't have to adjust the rest of your schedule. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's the case. Short commute from bed to desk helps. Used to leave my house at 5:30 to go into the office. Oh my god, dude. How was driving that early? I've never had to do, like, early drives like that. I was never one, like I said, for mornings, so I wouldn't wake up very well. I feel like driving would just be so boring. I feel like... Are you a coffee... I feel like we've had this discussion before, Panda. Are you a coffee drinker? Okay, I looked down at my phone for a second. I can't believe that worked out as well as it did. But you got this, Camouflage. This is your game. I feel like I'm ahead of him. I feel like I shouldn't be. Oh my god. Okay. I feel like coffee's almost a must at that time. Oh shit, I should have done that. I thought I had enough time. Okay, sounds good, Camouflage. No problem. Not on Switch. Well, we did okay. I mean, we're in first. I mean, we're going to be dropped to second now, I think. I don't think there's a way we get out, though. I think we're fine. I've also worked 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. for like 6 months. Yeah, you did like a night shift. Yeah, you changed your schedule up a lot, Peter. Damn. It was good because of less traffic. That's why you went out. Ah, that makes sense. Coffee drinker big time? Interesting. You ordered Escape the Fate coffee. Ooh, Panda, you gotta let me know how it is. It's crazy how bands are like doing their own like brew and stuff like that. I think it's cool that so many bands are like trying their own thing like that. That's awesome. No, but that makes a lot of sense. My friend Joker, who I stream with on Thursday nights, his commute is an hour and a half in and out, so it's like a 3-hour total commute each day that he goes into the office, if there's no traffic. But usually when he leaves on time, there's a massive amount of traffic. So he's like, an hour and a half commute just going home can quickly turn into like 2.5, and I'm like, that's so awful. Like, I feel like if you can work from home with like a commute like that, they should let you. Like, they should make that work. At that point, he's almost doing as much driving as he is actually working. And arguably, knowing how much work he actually gets done at the office and how much he needs to do, he's definitely working harder driving to and from than actually doing the work, which is crazy. What is that? A papaya? 2 pears? Two lumpy pears and 1 not lumpy pear. I don't know my fruits. I clearly... Oh, God. There's so few people in this game. That's crazy. 3 dragon fruit. No. 4 raisins, 3 dragon fruit. There go that. The worst shift I've had was 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. Oh my god. Self-employed, just trying to work as much as possible to get money. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. That's ridiculous. That's why I left at 5:30. It's a 30-minute commute versus an hour in rush hour. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, we're good. That makes a lot of sense, Panda. Work more from home than I ever did going to the office. Log in, check emails, and do things off hours. Well, exactly. I mean, because that's the whole thing. Because if you're working from home, like more often than not, you're gonna be getting more work done because you don't have to commute. You're also not. I feel like you're not feeling as tired because you can get to starting work so quickly. Plus, you can do things around the house during the day with it. Like, I feel like there's really almost no downside. I just had to focus for a second. I feel like there's almost no downside because you're getting more work done for the office or whatever your job is most of the time. And you're also getting stuff done at home that you wouldn't be able to do in the office. And I mean, in my friend Joker's case, like, where most of the time I asked him, like, how's work going? And he was like, I haven't had anything to do for the last 4 hours. It just sucks that he's just sitting in his office on his phone all day. And I'm like, you could be doing this at home, skip the commute, not be spending money on gas. Like, it... Especially after COVID, I feel like more companies, like these companies, should be more willing to work with you on working from home. So that's what I think is weird. Hate working from home, never get stuff done. Now, Peter's the other side of it, because there are people that are like that. Some people love working from home. Some people want... Oh, do I? Oh, I have the tail? Oh, shit. Some people can't stand working from home, and some people absolutely love it. I think it depends on your personality and, like, what you would do. Oh, no! Damn it. And what kind of, like, work you would get done. Either way. Oh my god, I missed him. That's so funny. Nice, camouflage. Go! Who has it? Oh, camouflage has it again. I think this guy might get it. Oh my god, camouflage with the fucking steel. No, that guy grabbed me! Oh, that sucks. That was so close. So close. Some people take advantage of it and aren't productive. It really depends on how accountable you are. And I think that's where the companies can't trust it, and I think that's where the problems would stem from. Which sucks. But I do feel like we should have the option, like for most companies. Like obviously there are jobs that can't do it, and I think in Joker's case, the reason they're making people go into the office is right before COVID, or possibly even during it for some reason. I have to ask him to clarify. They spent a lot of money buying a new office building. So it would make sense if it was before COVID and then they want to make use of it, but I feel like it wasn't that simple. I think it was like a really stupid decision, so I think that's why they bought it after COVID or during COVID. Like I think it's weird like that. But I do agree. You either have to have employees you can trust or just to know yourself best to say, I can't work from home, I wouldn't get anything done, so I should go into the office. So, Lag when it mattered most. But yes, sounds good, Camouflage. Go eat. We'll be here when you get back. My job has the option for people to go into the office, but being in downtown Atlanta, most people want to avoid the traffic because it's so bad, which makes sense. Yours was completely renovated. Wow. Also hard on new employees. We have kids coming straight out of college being dumped in a virtual environment, and that's true too. COVID hit a lot of people weird, and I think a big part of that were people in school during that time. You know, my youngest sister, I think it was her senior year of no, it was her junior year of high school when things shut down. No, that's wrong. When the fuck did she graduate? I don't know my sister. I think her senior year was affected by it, so she was definitely graduating high school in 2020. So we didn't see much of it, but my mom was a teacher during this time for middle school. So it was weird to see how she had to deal with it, and hers was a rougher job. Like, imagine, like, first off, teaching during that environment, very strange. She was teaching AIS math, which made it so much more difficult because a lot of times in AIS math, she was dealing with like individual students. Like, she'd have a class of 6 people where all 6 of these people needed help with different topics. So she could do a broad topic and then go to each individual person and be like, all right, what do you need help with? How can I help? Where are you at? Which you can't really do in a virtual environment. So it's very weird. And then the kids that were part of it have a different feeling growing up, and they were doing it for like that year or 2 or sometimes even 3 depending on the school district that were doing more virtual stuff, and it's very strange. So I do agree with that too, Panda. It makes a lot of sense. It's hard on new employees to have to either go into the office or even work from home who may still not be used to it, because either you're part of the group that didn't get affected by COVID like that and you'd be fine with either one, or you did get affected and you're either more used to being virtual, so you want to stay virtual, or you never did well with it but don't know how to acclimate back to being in person. I feel like that's like the biggest problem, which hopefully shouldn't last too long. It'll hopefully mostly give it like a couple of years and most of them will kind of get back to the swing of things, but we'll see what happens, right? I'll do a couple solo games. Like I said, if there's anyone in chat, anyone lurking who wants to join in, just let me know. Love to have you join. My blood sugar is 76. Looking good. But yeah, damn, Peter, that's a lot. I remember when you were first coming in. I remember I was hearing a lot about like your work schedules and everything. Like it was crazy hours. I remember, so it makes sense. You were always a hard worker like that, from what I knew. You've never played this game? Is this your kind of game at all, Peter? Do you do games like this? I feel like this wouldn't be up your alley too much, you know? Oh, I'm always so close, but I make it. I make it every time. Every time. 100% accuracy in this game. Just play random games, to be honest. Understandable. You should give it a shot. It is free. Do for some Fall Guys. I was talking to Klingon the other night, and it was the night after we played Call of Duty. I think I did a game of Call of Duty with him. I think that was Friday, because my blood sugar was horrible, and I had to step off because I had to exercise and bring it down and take care of it. But I think we did a game of Call of Duty, and he was like, "Yeah, we're probably gonna do Fall Guys tomorrow night." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm so down for that." And then I sent him I think it was on Saturday. I sent him the message being like, "Hey, if you're doing Fall Guys tonight, let me like hit me up and I'll join in." And then I stepped away from my computer, and my phone doesn't give me Discord notifications. So I stepped away from my computer because, again, had to take care of my blood sugar. And I didn't see his message that said he was doing Call of Duty. So I think we ended up doing a couple games of Fall Guys real late. But I still gotta find a way, Panda, to start doing them on, like, weekend nights, so that people like you and Klingon and my friend Mike can all join. I like doing them in the afternoon because I can get him in for Camouflage since he's in a completely different time zone. So it's like nice to like be able to include him a little bit easier. I fall there every single time. I forget that's a gap. So I gotta find a day where I can start doing that on the weekends so I can play with everyone else. Uh-oh. He's gonna get me. Used to do weird hours and a lot of work. Yeah, that makes sense. Mentally can't do it anymore. You guys, give me 1 second. I'm getting a call. I'll be right back. Okay, guys. Good evening, Anby. Give me a couple of minutes. I have to call my sisters and keep them updated on what's been going on. Everything is good. I just got a call from my dad. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Not used to being home so early. Yeah, I know. It's weird. But look at that. You have the whole night. So give me 1 second, guys. I will be right back. Okay. I am back. I apologize. I unfortunately did not get to finish Among Us Slow Burn. Oh my god, that's incredible. I. That's absolutely incredible. I'm gonna start writing Among Us fanfiction, 100%. I feel like I would love to stream it, Panda, but I feel like that's not a game that I can stream because I feel like everyone watching would just know I'd be an imposter or not. So I don't know how to do it. Something in Discord, maybe. I'd be no good at scheming. Have you guys ever played Jackbox games? There's a game, I forget which pack it's in, because there's like 11, maybe even 12 packs now. It's ridiculous. They release them every year, but they're so much fun. There's a game called Push the Button, and it's like Among Us, and oh my god. Like, it was like one of our favorite games for like 2 times that we played Jackbox games. But then after that second time, we can't play it anymore. We can't play it because it's just so mentally draining, and we can't figure out like we just can't do it. We can't. All of us are too good at scheming. We're too good at tricking people. It's just like it's just unreal how confusing that game gets. So that'd be pretty cool. I just gotta figure out how to do it. Stream it. Welcome in, Axter. How you doing? Give me just 1 second, Camouflage. I had to walk away. This morning my mom went to the hospital. She's fine. I'm just getting all of the information and I'm passing it on to my sisters. So I was just on the phone with one of my sisters, and then my other sister is a student teacher right now. So I just sent her a text and I'm like, hey, give me a call when you can, which I don't tell my sister to call me. So she was just like, is everything okay? Who's dying? And I'm like, no one, we're fine. So I just had to know what time she gets out. So she might be calling in the next like minute or two. So I can invite you if you want, Camouflage. I actually can't invite you. Fun fact. The button doesn't work, so I have to go back into it. So that's where I went. So I'm going to have to take another break at some point for a couple minutes just to fill her in on everything. But otherwise, we should be fine. We should be fine. And we should still be doing the Pokemon stream, knowing that everything is fine. And as long as that stays the course, we should still be doing the Pokemon stream tonight, too. What time is it? It's 2:40. Okay. Have a couple bags. I mean, okay, honestly, out of everyone in the stream right now, I'm curious, how many of you would want to... All I hear is excuses. You know, fair fucking point, Camouflage. You got me there. Out of everyone in the stream right now, who would want to do an Among Us stream? Like, if I figured out the best way of doing it. Who would be interested in that? Because I think both Camouflage and Ambi have mentioned it in the Discord specifically. Axta would be, Panda would be. Peter, would you actually be interested? Because you said to stream it. I assume Peter would be interested. If there's enough interest for sure, then I'll definitely do it. That's pretty cool. Would be each other's third imposters. I trust Ambi with my life. I would never kill Ambi. I know she would do the same. That is true. Ambi and Camouflage would not, no matter what the game would do. We'll get an allegiance going. An alliance. I read that wrong. But even, oh God, I didn't even start the game and people are already conspiring against each other. Okay, yeah. Give me like 5 minutes, guys. I will be right back again. I swear, last one. Okay, I am back. I would kill anyone no matter who they are. You know what? There's two different sides of this, Peter. It's the people who will form alliances, and it's the people who will kill anyone no matter what. We broke the lobby already. We didn't even start the game, we broke it. I'll DM you who kill. I live in the shadows. I can only hear... Did Will Arnett ever do anything with Batman? Because I can only hear his voice when it comes to Batman, and I love it. But Ambi, now that you're home, do you want to play Fall Guys with us? I don't know what you're doing. I also don't know if I should have lunch or if I should just skip lunch today. I mean, it's already 3. I mean, my blood sugar is fine. It's not like there's a reason. That's so funny because Axta, I was literally about to check it, so I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm 83, so 83 is like perfect. I mean, it's a little on the low side, but I don't have insulin in me, so it's not going to go low. Need to make lunch first. It's out of my computer, and Abby's being Abby. Well, that's fine. That makes sense. Unfortunately, I will be ending the stream in 19 minutes and 59 seconds, so I cannot give you 20 minutes. That is a joke for legal reasons. We can give you 20 minutes. The hydrate, alright. You know, I really should be drinking water today. You know what? The rest of the day, I'm going to be drinking nothing but water. If anyone is here for my Pokemon stream tonight and you see me drinking anything but water, yell at me. Please do. Like, I give you full permission. I believed you would end stream for real before you said it was a joke. Honestly, I was contemplating it, and I'm like, nah, I want to play some Fall Guys. Okay, guy, come on. That was funny. I was like, alright, I'll go back to them. You started liking Xbox controllers more? Well, what? You know what? Actually, that's a good question. Hold on, everyone in chat. What is your favorite controller you've ever used, and your least favorite controller you've ever used? You're like more comfortable in my hands? Because that's funny that you mentioned that, Axta, because a lot of people who don't play Xbox do argue that Xbox controllers are like some of the least comfortable controllers. And that's so funny to me. But I feel like you're more of a PlayStation person, Axta. So I feel like you're more used to the PlayStation controller, so that would make sense if I'm right. I think we're out. Xbox 360 for Peter. Okay. Interesting. Best controller is definitely the PS5 controller. You know what's funny? As much as I love Xbox, the PlayStation controller is just so cool. PS5 controller, I don't know why, because it's such a small thing because most games don't use it, but the adaptive triggers on a PS5 controller are so cool. Again, another small feature, the speaker in the controller, the light on the controller that changes colors. Granted, the only thing I wish I could do is change the color myself, but I like the PS5 controller for all of those reasons, and it just feels nice in my hands. Xbox controller is literally just a controller. Which wouldn't be an issue if the PS5 didn't do so much, but, you know. But that makes sense. Yeah, welcome in, Ignis. PS5 best. GameCube the worst. Wow. GameCube worse than Nintendo 64, Ignis? Let's discuss this. Ooh. Worst controller is the NES controller. I feel like I know what that looks like, but I do have to look it up as a just in case, because I don't think I've actually played an NES. Oh. Yeah, I see why. It's just a box. I like the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, but it's definitely because it's just what you've used the most. Okay. Least comfy Switch Joy-Con on its side. You know what? That's a good one, Ambi. That's absolutely a good answer. The least comfortable and least fun is using the Joy-Con, but if you have to turn it like you do for like Mario Kart and shit like that, I agree with that. That's a good answer. Hate wireless controllers. Is there a reason, Peter? I feel like I have a lot of problems with wireless controllers. Well, not anymore, but I used to have a lot of problems with wireless controllers, so I completely understand that sentiment. But is that the reason, or is there something else? Of course, I'm here during Pokemon stream, and you drink anything besides water. I will fly to America, kick in your door, slap you with a wooden spoon, and say, water only, bitch. Please do. But I swear to God, if it's not a wooden spoon, I'm going to smack you with a metal spoon. Pretty sure you can change the color if you have a Pro controller. Really? I didn't know that, Axta. That's cool. Good to know. Grew up on N64, never had a GameCube. That's the only reason. You've never had a GameCube? Ignis, you skipped the GameCube generation? Interesting. Funky design is fun. That's true. Some people argue that, N64 controllers, people would it just feels so weird to hold. I don't know if it's because it was my first console or not, but it didn't feel that bad to me. I'm trying to think of, what controller... I don't know if there's a controller I genuinely disliked, but honestly, I think I have to piggyback off of Ambi's answer. My favorite so far has to be the PS5 controller, and my least favorite is probably the Joy-Cons if you're holding it sideways. I don't mind the Joy-Cons as much if I'm just using both of them, but yeah, if it's if I have to hold it sideways, it's a mess. That was a good answer, Ambi. I wasn't thinking of that. Sorry, I'm burping to myself, and it was just a mess for a minute. Do you remember when I said I make it every time? I shouldn't have said that out loud because then because then I fucked up. But I do agree, funky design can be very fun, Ignis, that's true. When it's just so different, you know? I hate recharging and having a cable that can be unplugged by doing nothing or charging batteries all the time. You know what? Fair point, Peter. That's completely understandable. I have, for my Xbox, Switch, and PS5, I have all, the wireless charging stuff on the side, so... So I completely understand that. 100% if you don't, especially if you don't have it. And sometimes even the wireless control, the charger that I have for my Xbox controllers now, it has something wrong with it that it might not be charging my controller. So I'm But probably saving more money with this, even if I have to buy another one, than all the batteries I would have used. But yeah, so do the research. I want to see what you're looking up. You only had PS2 during that time. Gotcha. Oh, I do like this one. I was I don't recognize the name of this one, but I do like this one a lot. I'll get caught up on chat in a second. I don't think what I did was faster. What I did was faster at all. Hey, Campfire. I love that part specifically. I think my console list, I believe, was... I started with the N64, then I got a PS2, then I did GameCube, then I did Wii, Xbox 360, PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, PS5, with the Switch somewhere in there. Bring a wooden spoon attached to a slipper attached to the tip of a belt. Do it! Do love how easy the Xbox controllers are connected to my PC. My god. Yeah, that's the nice thing about them. The ease of going from batteries to wired. That's true too. Darth Skim Milk? That was someone in our game? Ew. I'm not sure, but on PC you can, but only if you're a PC. If you put it on PS5 again, it'll go back to blue. I did see that. I've seen that there are, like, third-party, like, I don't know if it's an application or a website that if you can connect your PlayStation 5 controller, you can customize the thing. But I always wanted it just on PS5. So it was always weird that... I felt like it was weird that we didn't have that option. Kind of like how on PS4, we had the option to... PS4 had dynamic themes. I loved the dynamic themes on PS4. Xbox Series X ones are lacking. They barely move. If they do move, it's not as fun looking. Like, I had the Persona 5 Royal one. I had the Final Fantasy VII Remake dynamic themes. Like, they had really cool ones for the PS4. And then the PS5 got rid of them. But they didn't really, because, like, Sony's, like, statement about it is like, oh, we didn't get rid of it. It's just that whatever game you're hovering over will have its, like, dynamic theme, like, play automatically. And I'm like, yeah, but I would like to keep it there, even if I'm not over the game. That's how I feel. So that's one thing that I miss about the PS4 that I wish they carried over. But I wonder how people feel about that. I wonder if dynamic themes were, like, that big of a thing to some other people. Like, I wonder who was a fan of it, if anyone had them. I'm curious. First controller you ever held was a PS2 controller. You still have one? Hell yeah. Ever thought about trying a free game called The Finals? You know what's so funny about that, actually? I had a couple of friends recently playing it. My friend Randy really liked it. And someone else that I followed, one of my friend's husbands, started streaming, and they stream a lot of FPS games. They were doing Fortnite, they were doing a little bit of Call of Duty, some Halo. They were also doing The Finals and really liked it. So I actually do want to check that game out. PS1 was the first controller you had, Peter? Nice. Don't get me started on the themes. I'm so sorry. I wish I looked. Ignis, I wish I looked. The Wi-Fi just died? Oh my god. Camouflage. You jinxed it. You were saying the whole time that it's so good. Look what you did. Look what you did. My PS4 theme was a nice synthcore type theme. Yeah, my ex had one that was really cool too. I feel like I'm gonna get out, but I'm gonna keep trying my best. It was just like, it's so different than what you could ever have. And I'm like, man, why would they get rid of this? Like, what did they gain? What did they gain from getting rid of that shit, you know? You've played it, Axta? You've played the finals? I think you're right, too. I believe it's on Xbox. I know it's on PC. No, you know what? My friend's husband would have been... Yes, I'm still playing. I'm literally just... It was like 3 seconds. I didn't move. Calm down. Oh, I forgot to look. Okay, we're good. What do you call it? I was like, I'm almost positive it's at least on Xbox. It should be on PC as well. Hey guys, I'll be real with you. I think I'm out. I didn't look at any of the fruits. Except, I think I'm standing on an orange, so I think we're good. I'm not. This is an orange. No fucking way did I make it to 4th. No fucking way. That's insane, actually. Yo, but Ignis, dude, if there's one thing from the PS4 that I miss the most, it's definitely dynamic themes. Like I said, Xbox has them, but they really don't move. Like, it's really not dynamic. It's like... I remember they did one for Starfield, and the Starfield dynamic theme was literally just the Starfield box art, and then it was like a shooting star that would come around every 15 seconds. I'm like, oh, that's stupid. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense, Axta. So it is on all platforms. That's really cool. You don't see that a lot very often. But I guess with certain free games, they just want to get their game out there, so it makes more sense that that would be on all platforms, but that's pretty cool. So I'll definitely look into it. Tried to make a buffalo chicken and cheese wrap, and there's too much filling, and it popped open. Ambi, now you gotta start over. Alright, guys, do I win this? There's no way I win this. Camouflage, is the Wi-Fi back? Like, are you able to play more? I mean, he did say the oh shit, I think I just lost. Nope, I won. Didn't win, but I didn't die. He was able to tell us that, okay, I looked over at chat. That's ridiculous. Oh, it was in the pan. Oh my god. Looking at it, it's working. Okay. I'll invite him. I'll invite Camouflage again. Alright, I won't invite Camouflage again. Man, I fucking hate this game, dude. Do you know how many times I have to quit out of this fucking game? Just to invite someone because it doesn't work like that? It's so weird. But those were some good answers for the controller stuff. You know what's weird? You know what's actually crazy? That a lot of us just discussed our favorite and least favorite controllers, but no one mentioned the Wii Remote. How did everyone feel about the Wii Remote? I feel like that was very different with like the motion sensor at the time it came out. Alright, I just invited you, Camouflage, so let's see what happens. Honestly, the Wii U gamepad isn't a bad answer, Ambi, I don't think. I think that's a pretty good answer, honestly. Grew up with the Wii Remote, so it's legendary for me. I really like that as a controller. I thought it was cool. Like, I feel like it fit nice in the hand. I feel like whether you had to use the motion controls and hold it like that, or I don't know how many games there were that really utilized this, but for certain games like Super Paper Mario, you had to hold it sideways. I feel like that was still a controller that you could hold sideways and make it feel right. And all of the other things, and all the other things that came with it too, like the nunchuck attachment, I feel like that was pretty nice. So I feel like they did really well with that controller. Now that you've used it in my house. I had the gamepad. The gamepad is what I used when I had my Wii U. But that is true, I played more with it there. Controller list you've used in the correct order. I'm curious. PS2 was the start. Knock off Wii. What was it, like a third-party Wii controller, Axton? PS3, then PS4, and then Nintendo Switch. I feel like was there much of a change? Because I had a PS3, but I had it much later, and I didn't really pay too much attention to it. Were there big differences between the PS3 and PS4 controllers? Anyone that had both? Well, that's the first time that happened there. Because I feel like there wasn't too much of a difference between those two. Like PS4 to PS5, there's more of a difference. I am sucking right now. Not in shape between the PS4 and PS5, but there were more features added. Like, I can't remember if the PS4 controller had a speaker in it, but I know it didn't have like adaptive triggers. I feel like PS4 controllers had some kind of motion sensor in them for certain games. Oh my god, I am a mess right now. But I could be wrong, so I'm curious on what was there and what got added. I feel like PS4 would have had motion controls, while I feel like PS3 didn't. Both hot dog and hamburger style is good. I like that. I like that that was the wording for it. Always beating my dad in Mario Kart with the gamepad all the time, and someday he said, next time you don't play with the gamepad because it's giving you an unfair advantage or something in that direction. That's hilarious. I feel like the PS Vita and Wii U were big fumbles and could have been better. You know what the funny thing is? I don't even know what a PS Vita is. I know one person. I know one person who had one, and that was it. I don't know what the PS Vita was. Is it a handheld thing? All that I do know is that a lot of PS3 games that I did end up playing had things that said that you can, like, would you like to download your save from the PS Vita? So was it like a way of playing PS3 games handheld? Maybe? 4 controller updated the back triggers further, but 3 introduced the loose R2 and L2. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense, because I know that, like, on the PS2 controller, it was just the button, whereas, like, it looked more like a trigger, which I do like. Oh, it had the mic. It did have a mic on 3. Okay. 3 and 4 had motion. Oh, that's actually really cool. There was a PS3 launch game with a dragon. You fly with it? Wait, that's awesome. What was the game called? It was like knockoff Wii. The controller didn't have a motion thing. It like didn't need the camera sensor. I don't really know how to explain it. Interesting, Axta. Do you know? Can you find the brand? It's like a PSP. Vita was the only way you could play Persona 4 Golden at the time. Honestly, Ignis, that makes sense, because I knew it was on the PS Vita, and I got it on Steam way later. And let me tell you, my PC at the time wasn't the one I have now, and it was trash. It couldn't even run Golden well. It looked so bad. But I still had a lot of fun. Okay, but so it's kind of like the PSP? So 3 did not have the mic. Okay, I knew 4 had a mic. I knew 4 had a mic. I wasn't sure if 3 had it. And that is one thing that, like, I do think Sony does very well. Sony innovates their controllers well. Ah, fuck. Sony innovates their controllers well. Where, because, like, I mean, that's the one thing I know I've said about Xbox. One of my favorite things about, like, getting a new console is, like, oh my god, I can't wait to see what the controller is going to be like. I can't wait to see what the home screen is going to look like. And Xbox One to Xbox Series X didn't change. All it did for the controller was add a share button in the middle, and I don't even think it changed anything on the home screen. Like, the Xbox One home screen is the exact same as the Series X. So, like, 2 of the things I look forward to most about new consoles, it fell flat on. So that's why, as much as I hate Sony, I do love the PS5. I don't like how it looks, and I don't like how big it is. But everything, like, interface-wise, is so cool, I think. The Vita hardware could play late PS2 era games, kinda. Interesting. Vita is a Nintendo DS, but only one screen. Wait, that was the best way to fucking describe that. Also, I don't remember I only playing it on my beanbag. Fair. Okay. PS Vita can play Helldivers 2. It's been tested, I'm sure. That's actually fucking wild if that's true. Holy shit. By the way, Sean, if you want to stop streaming between this one and Pokemon, I might have a person who we could raid. I actually just got in touch. So, Black Belt is unable to do Pokemon tonight. He texted me earlier this morning, and he can't do it tonight. And Blood Trip just told me that now he can't because he found out that his family has plans. So we probably won't be doing Pokemon tonight. So we will be raiding at some point. So absolutely, Camouflage, if they're live, let me know. Even if they're not live, drop their name in here when you get the chance. You know what, Camouflage, you fell. You're losing this game for us. Fuck you. I don't want to raid them anymore. I'm not taking suggestions from a loser. I'm kidding. Yeah, drop their name in here. What are they playing? The PS5 is a lawnmower. I didn't even read chat. I just looked over and saw that message alone. And honestly, you're so right. I remember one of the first times Abby came over to play Persona 5 Strikers on stream, and it was like one of her... It was like... I don't think it was the first time she came here, but it was one of the first, and she was like, what's that loud sound coming from outside? Do you have people, like, doing your lawn? And I'm like, that's my PS5. And she was like, oh dear God. Sony. Alright, yeah, I think we lost that one, guys. I think we lost that one. Even the last 360 UI was so close to how it is now. That is true, Ignis. Because they updated... That's also true. They updated the 360 one a ton. Which was interesting because PS3 never did that. As far as I'm aware, the PS3 UI never changed, did it? Big if true. Dude, you're not kidding. Sounds good, Axton. Dude, you're telling me, Ignis. I'll give him some shit later. Did it disconnect or did it just lag? That did happen. It was so funny. Bro, don't even do that to her. I think she'll go deaf. And Persona 5 Strikers wasn't even like a tough game to play. You know? Okay, no problem, Camouflage. Don't worry about it. I'll do a couple more games. Is there anything else I would stream? What do I have installed? I mean, I could do some Kingdom Hearts. 103 gigabyte. Man, like, can anyone tell me really quick? I'm just curious. Okay, I was looking at game sizes the other day. Okay, stay with me here. All the games in bottom row make sense. This all makes sense. Okay, middle row makes sense. Nier being 23 gig, absolutely. Yep, sure. Shocking that it's that low, but sure, yeah. Persona 5, why not? Tales of Arise, I know it's a big game, so that makes sense. Kingdom Hearts has 6 games in here, okay? And then we get to the top row where all the games get to be a little bit bigger. Like a Dragon, sure, 63 gigs, that makes sense. Halo Infinite, sure, why not, I guess. Starfield being 103 gigs, doesn't seem like it should be, but you know what? I know it's a massive game, let's do it. GTA Online, again, probably shouldn't be 117 gigs, but why not? Master Chief Collection, between the multiplayer, all the Forge stuff you can do, plus the 8 Halo games? No, not 8, 7? It's Halos 1, 2, 3, 4, ODST, and Reach. 6 Halo games in here. 119 gigs, that makes sense. Why? Why is Call of Duty 191 gigabytes? But here's the real kicker. Are you guys ready for this shit? Are you guys ready? Here's the real kicker. Okay, so 191 gigs, right? Manage installation on internal storage. Okay, here we go. Base game, 122 gigs. Then we also have the multiplayer, which is 25 gigs. Why is the base game this big? First off, why? What is here? I don't need the base. I just need the multiplayer. Don't do this to me. That doesn't need to be 122 gigs. Your optimization is garbage. Then we don't have any of this shit in. Why would I have any of that? I don't even know what content packs are. But even if I were to uninstall the 7 that there are, it would only be 70 gigs, which isn't even 1 gig. So I'm like, hold on a second. If the base game is 122 and the multiplayer is 25, and the 7 other things I have installed don't even equal up to a gig, let's round it up to a gig, and we round all of that up, that's still not even 150. Where's the other 40 gigs coming from? Guys, why the fuck is my saved data taking up 43.6 gigabytes? Can anyone fucking tell me that? Can anyone fucking answer that? What is this garbage? I looked into it, and I love that Joe Biden has. But reserved space is 43.6 gigs? So my friend had one theory as to what it was. I can't find a clear-cut answer, but if anyone knows, please let me know, because someone was asking originally. They were like, hey, I just found this, that it's 43 gigs here. Can we just, like, delete that? Reserved space. I'm like, what kind of bullshit? What kind of bullshit is that, man? What does that even mean? Sorry, I'm answering a text. Hold on 1 second. Everyone just like just observe the bullshit. And if you're done observing the bullshit, you can look at Joe Biden's profile picture. I think it really encompasses who Joe Biden might be as a person. That's not even a political statement. I just think that every politician is a donut with socks on. Okay, now now I'm just getting caught up on here. Let me open Fall Guys again. Ambi said she could play a couple games, so I'll invite Ambi. Of course I can invite Ambi. Why would I be able to open that screen up? after playing a game. Why would I want to invite someone else? So there's another streamer I really like. I'll catch up. Hold on. Called Silly Drifloon, and currently this month she's streaming to raise money for Starlight. Today I think she's doing art. Oh shit. Friday she's doing Fall Guys. On Saturday she's gonna play Splatoon. All right. Silly Drifloon. I'm gonna drop them. I'll drop them a follow really quick, Camflag, and I'll start rating them when I can. 100%. I love that, like, sometimes my computer doesn't remember that I mute Twitch, so when I open up Twitch, it'll start, like, playing, like, that front page thing, and I think they were playing soccer today, and I'm like, what does it think I'm... I don't want to watch someone play soccer. I don't want to watch professional soccer. Thinking back, if it weren't for the PSP, we wouldn't have the PS Toolbar UI. Really? That's where they got that from, Ignis? That's pretty cool. Fucking COD data compression does not exist. Dude, you're not kidding. It's so bad. And it sucks because that's the game that I don't want to delete. Because, like, it's a game that I'll go back to with my friends. Like Klingon and Panda might be, or like Klingon might be playing some Call of Duty one night. Be like, hey, you want to hop on? And I'm like, I can't. I got to download 200 gigabytes of bullshit. Like, that sucks. But then I also, like, GTA 5, Call of Duty, and Halo alone take up half the hard drive space. Like, it sucks. God's eyes, that's the reason I bought an internal SSD to add to my PS5. Yeah, that makes sense, Panda. 100%. I have an external one for my Xbox, which sucks now because now we're at a point where most games are Series X games, so I can't even use it for much. I basically just use it for extra storage so that instead of 3 hours to download COD, it would only take 30 minutes to move back to my hard drive. But either way, it sucks. The same 5 maps and modes. Yeah, the only reason I have this new Call of Duty, Ignis, is that it's all of the original Modern Warfare 2 maps. So it's got Rust, it's got Underpass, it's got Afghan, it's all of them. So that's the only reason I picked this one up, because of nostalgia. And, you know, everyone has their own opinions, but honestly, all I need in a Call of Duty game is memorable maps, and I'll have enough fun, so that's why. But, dude, I just couldn't fucking believe it. Apparently, oh, I did see that. But no problem, yeah, Camouflage, I dropped them a file, so I'll raid them when I get a chance. It'd be pretty cool. You're not ready yet? Oh my god. Oh, you're ready and willing to follow. Okay, got it. Managed to log into my PS account on Switch? How? Like through the internet? You have the expansion card for the Xbox and the internal SSD for the PS5. How much was the expansion card for the Xbox? Alright, let's do it, Ambi. Let's do squads. We'll match up with 2 random people. I've heard the expansion card was good for Xbox. I just don't want, like, honest to God, most of the time, like, the reason I usually didn't need any external storage like this is because usually how I play games is I'll play one game at a time. Like, I'll download a game and I'll play the shit out of that game, finish it, and then move on to the next one. So usually, like, before I install the next game, I'll finish the first game and can uninstall it, but with streaming now, between playing something with Ambi, playing something with, like, Fall Guys or Call of Duty that I might do with a couple friends, and then it definitely adds up. Definitely adds up, and I'm now seeing other people's problem. Connecting my Nintendo account and PlayStation account to my Epic Games account so you can play Fall Guys on PlayStation and Switch on the same account. Oh, interesting. That's pretty cool. You're not wrong. I feel like the expansion card probably wasn't too much, but I'm curious how much Panda got it for, if they remember. But either way, thanks to everyone for coming out and chilling here today. I needed something to take my mind off of some things, but everything's fine. Everything's fine. My mom should be home tomorrow, so hopefully she'll be out and starting to get better. Oh, whoop. Alright, Ambi, we got this, though. Oh, God. I almost didn't make it. Where's Ambi? There's Ambi. Ambi, are you at the beginning? Oh, no, she's not at the beginning. Okay. Guys, I think it's been a while since Ambi's played. But again, guys, thank you for coming out. Always cool to talk. It was good to see Peter. Always love it when Panda pops in. Always nice to see them. Camouflage, Ignis, always nice to talk to Ignis. Always cool to see Axta, so I'm just glad everyone came out and was having a good time. I don't think I missed anyone. I think I got everyone that was talking. And all the lurkers. Don't forget the lurkers. As I said to Ignis one time, lurkers are the backbone of Twitch. And I'm one of them for sure. She did win. It was all her. Try to play one more game with y'all. If I disconnect again, that's it. If not, I'll play until I disconnect. Yeah, that sounds good to me, Cam. Like, for sure. The thing he swung you backwards. That happens so much to me. The little hammer thing. And who in the chat has played Final Fantasy 16? Because I think I was talking to Ignis a little bit about it. I know I was talking to Klingon, and I know Panda has played Final Fantasy 16. Or had, like, started. I don't think they finished it. But I finally got back to that, and I've been playing so much of it, and holy shit. I'm about to make a big complaint to everyone who has played Final Fantasy 16 in my chat right now. Why have you not held me down against my will to play this game sooner? How did you not come to my house and strap me to a chair until I started playing? Okay, Ambi actually just called me on FaceTime because her game was messing up and her character was just floating in the air. So, she was having an issue. Alright, Camouflage. Unfortunately, I once again cannot hit that button, so I'm gonna have to restart the game yet again. I mean, at least this game doesn't take long to load up, so it doesn't really matter that much. So whatever, but, you know. I also just got the new Nier Replicant book. I don't know if anyone is a fan of the Nier series, but I just got the second one. I think it just came out yesterday. It actually got here on time, which was unbelievable. I bought the first one. I think it's a story. And it tells the story of the game, Nier Replicant, but the first book had a big, like, prequel section. Like, it gave, like, background a little bit to, like, Nier's younger days. Even younger than he is in the beginning of the story. Which was kind of cool. It was very dark. Like, it was, as the game is, of course. Oh my god, that's an amazing outfit, Camouflage. Holy shit, I love it. Thinking about replaying Pikmin 4? How was Pikmin 4? I've heard good things about it, but I never really played a Pikmin game. I played a little bit of one of them, but it was like one day, and we played for like an hour. We didn't do much with it. But I've heard they're fun. I became a blimp. That is true. That's true. You were no fidget spinner like I was in Halo Infinite last night, but you sure were moving in the air when you shouldn't have been. I want lunch, but I also don't want lunch. Do you guys get that? Like, on a philosophical level? If I could, I would want to play it again for the first time to react to it all again. It's that good, huh? Interesting. Pikmin 4 was the first Pikmin game you had? Yeah, Pikmin 3 was the first one that I played. I never played a Pikmin game before that. I know Olimar. I know Olimar from Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and I know he's usually a Pikmin character. I don't know which Pikmin game. I don't even know if they're all connected. Like, I don't know anything. I don't know anything about it. Me with Persona 5 Royal. Honestly, though, me too. It was so worth it, 100%ing all of it. I follow someone else on here. They rate us a couple times. They're very nice. 19 Box Fox was recently doing Pikmin 4, like 100%ing Pikmin 4 on stream as well. Did they finish it? I feel like they did finish it. I feel like I saw them live, though, the other day playing a Pikmin game. Maybe they're doing a different Pikmin game. They'll be in here at some point, but they like Pikmin as well. You know what? And it's so funny, though, because Pikmin is one of those series, again, that, like, none of my friends that had Nintendo games ever played. So it just wasn't a series that I knew about, but I've heard they're really good games. Alright, guys, we got this. Hey, there's our fourth. Alright, yeah, so we'll keep doing this for a little while. We'll see if Camouflage actually stays connected. If not, no big deal. Oh, I shouldn't have dove. Alright, we're fine. Now I'll dive. Well, that's just unfortunate. I'm not going down. There's no reason to go down the middle. Camouflage, have you ever played Kingdom Hearts? You haven't, okay. I was just gonna remind everyone that Ambi actually had a pro gamer moment when she beat all of the, when she beat the entire final boss series in Kingdom Hearts 1 the other day without dying once. Only no Sora from Smash Bros? Gotcha. I feel like that's a series you could get into. There are just so many games in the series that would give you so much to play. And I know it's on Switch as well. Like, I feel like you could get into those games. They're not super difficult unless you're doing them on the harder difficulties, but even then, they're not the worst. But I feel like they're challenging enough that you might, if anything, just look into it. I'm curious, because I feel like that might be up your alley. My favorite is watching Ambi struggle here. You have to save money? Oh, fair enough. You know what? Fuck it. Why do you save money? Spend it. You don't make money to save it. You make money to spend it. Oh, yes, I did see that Camouflage. I meant to mention that to you. I literally saw that it got a release date and was like, oh, I have to message Camouflage, and forgot. Because you know who I am as a person. Yeah, May 23rd, right? It's kind of crazy that there's, like, a big game releasing almost at the end of almost every month that I'm interested in. You know, January had Yakuza it was Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. February had Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. March has Dragon's Dogma 2, though for reasons that I've heard, I'm going to wait and to see what it's going to look like and play like, and we'll go from there. April has Stellar Blade. May has Thousand Year Door. June has Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, that definitive edition coming Xbox and stuff. So there's like so many games, and I don't remember the last time that there were this many games out that I wanted. Like even last year that had so many incredible games, I feel like they're not usually spread throughout the year. I feel like they usually all come out at the same time. So that's cool. But also Camouflage, have you heard of a thing called Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door Hero Mode? Let me know if you have or not. And for anyone who's into Paper Mario, you'll want to hear this if you're not aware of it. Is our random actually staying alive? Holy shit. Is Ambi staying alive? Ambi and Camouflage. And me. Alright, well, I fucked that up. That was bad. Ambi was doing really well, guys. Oh, I feel bad for our random. This is the first time our random is probably standing here being like, what the fuck happened to everybody? My team sucks. Okay, they weren't much better, so. Staying alive. Staying alive. After I noticed they announced the release date for Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, I immediately checked the Thousand Year Door. Oh yeah, they announced them at the same time, I think. No, he sucks too. But, oh, what was I saying? I was in the middle of saying something. Shit. Oh, Paper Mario: Thousand Year Door Hero. I've heard of Thousand Year Door Hero Mode, just never saw footage of it. It's been in development for a while, and I think it's gotten a lot more. I think it's made a lot more progress. So, Paper Mario 64, they've had a couple of different versions of it with mods. They've had Paper Mario 64 Master Quest, which is like an unbelievably difficult version of the game. Like, truly unbelievably difficult. Then they made a version that's harder than the base game, but a little bit easier than Master Mode or Master Quest, called Pro Mode, and that's what me and my friend downloaded and played, and Pro Mode was awesome. It was just a lot of fun. They added a couple new badges in, did some stuff like that. It was really cool. But then a couple years later, they did another mod for Paper Mario 64 called Dark Star, and this guy changed the game. Like, literally, he made a new partner, he put in a whole underground section, manually made new enemies, and on top of that, also created whole new sections in older places, which is really cool. So we played Paper Mario 64, we played Dark Star for that, and it was absolutely amazing. They added in super bosses, boss gauntlets, like so many amazing things they added in. So we're like, why can't people do this for the Thousand Year Door? And that's what Hero Mode is. So I think it's still in development, but they've made a lot of progress in it now so far, and I actually saw someone playing it yesterday, and I saw them in Hooktail's Castle, and it looks so difficult, but it's really cool. So now we actually have a release date for Thousand Year Door on the Switch, but if you're looking for something a little bit more challenging, there's a whole like modding Discord or something, and if you just Google Thousand Year Door Hero Mode, you'll find it. It's really cool. It changes the whole story of the game. Like it's a different story in the same game, basically. Like they did really well with changing it up. So if anyone's ever interested, check that stuff out. There are people who are probably in their basements working on making harder versions of your favorite games or changing up your favorite games that are working harder than most AAA developers. And that is that's definitely something I'm gonna stick with, and something I'm gonna call people out on. AAA companies, get your fucking shit together. Make games that actually work. Not games that are good. AAA companies can still make games that are good. They just need to work. That's it. Also, apparently there's a Pikmin randomizer, which I saw, and it looks so fun. Oh, that's so cool. Or it's like Master Mode from Breath of the Wild, but for Thousand Year Door. I can see that. I can see the similarities. I don't know much about Master Mode from Breath of the Wild because I never played it, but I read the differences, and it seems very similar to it. You were close, though, Andy. You were very close. If you had, like, 5 more seconds, you would have been closer. Sadly, I don't have PC nor a GameCube to play Thousand Year Door Hero mode. Fair enough. I feel like it can't be too demanding, but completely understandable. I always like to mention this stuff, man, because, like, it really is so crazy what modders do. Like, you know the guy who's making the... You know there's a guy making a Pokemon, like, mod right now that's working harder than anyone at Game Freak worked on Scarlet and Violet. Like, you know that's true. And that's honestly why more and more every day, I really think about figuring out logistics on, like, making a game company. Because I really feel like me and Nick have to be able to do better than the shit that, like, Ubisoft does. Like, I'm gonna call out big third party or big company, the AAA companies, because, like, what the fuck was Skull and Bones, man? Like, that one's such a kick in the dick, you know? I hope you guys like that expression. I really like using the expression kick in the dick. Whoa, that was just a mess. Oh, that's fine, guys. It's fine, guys. It's not fine, guys. I feel like if I don't get here first, I get fucked up for the rest of the time. There we go. Come on, Abby, you got this. Even I didn't see that there. She's got this. No! She's doing good, though. She's almost finishing every game. There's a German Pokemon fan game and it translated to English would be called Pokemon Fire Green. I love that. How do you attach a guitar strap? Can you send me a picture of the guitar strap? There should be specific spots on the guitar to put the strap through. So my only guess would be you don't know where on the guitar strap. It's so hilarious to watch him play. I've heard, I don't know if that's the same one. It honestly probably is, because I've heard there was one game that was a German game that when translated to English is just a goddamn nightmare. And just makes no sense. So honestly, that might be the one. And that's amazing. It's 340. I could have a peanut butter sandwich and then exercise. Or I can just do dinner. I should exercise, right, guys? I should exercise and drink water today. Ambi actually stayed in for a while. I'm impressed. Good job, Ambi. Whoop. I might not. Fuck, that was my bad. Ambi, do you want to FaceTime if you need help with the guitar strap? What a camouflage game. I love the lag on this. It makes it look so weird sometimes. Yo, our guy is fucking carrying. Is he? Are they the only one alive? No, they're not the only one alive. Who's still alive? Oh, it's third place. Oh, there's another guy. It's not first place. Is our guy gonna get us into first? No. They're not. Close though. They did good. This guy. Holy shit. Andy, what does that question mean? Oh, volleyball. 3 examples are you play 60% of it as May and you cut off Celebi's head and the pre-evolution of Ferd is called Roots. Oh god. That's horrifying. A rope. Not that I'm aware of. Can you take a picture of it? Yo, Ambi out here trying to get that hit in. Oh my god, wait, is it only 2 of them? Oh my god! Yo, that sucks for them. Oh no! Okay, well, now they're gonna catch up, funny enough. Poor guys. Oh, we all went for that one. I should have stayed back. But camouflage, that sounds horrifying. Shit. That's on me, guys! I can't believe I did that. I hit it the complete wrong way. Yo, Ambi's got this one. Ambi, you got it! Ambi, what the fuck? Yeah, this sucked for them, man. It sucks to be like 2 on 4. Listen, we had to give them some hope, okay? We had to make them feel a little bit better. Alright guys, we're in it. We're in it to win it. I don't know if I've ever won this game, Camouflage. There's always one asshole on the other team that pushes me off. Every single time. And this is gonna be the guy. Good. I hope bad things happen to them later today. Oh, is Ambi already out? God, I fucking hate people who do this in Fall Guys, dude. I really do. That's alright. It happens quick in this game, and like I said, people just like, they'll just come around and start pushing you off, and it's just so fucking annoying. Alright, guys, it's up to you because I don't think... Fucking good. Ah, fuck. Even if I got to the blue one, I still would have been out, so it wouldn't have mattered too much, but... I hate fucking grabbing, especially in this one. It's just so annoying, dude. This game's going hard. Camouflag's got this, guys. We're not watching Camouflag because I believe in Camouflag. I'm honestly watching our other random because I usually don't trust the random. How are other people so good at this game? Like, I do so bad so often. Alright, it's only one guy. Alright, it's... Damn it. Camouflag fell. I didn't see how. What happened, Camouflag? That was close. Oh, my guy. He's taking risks, man. He's taking big risks. But he did it. It paid off. You slipped at a simple jump. Oh, I feel that, though. We did it! Good job, Ambi. It was all thanks to Ambi. Alright, I'm thinking we do one more game. How do you guys feel about that? You guys good for one more? And then I'll probably call it because I should probably eat something. Even if it's a peanut butter sandwich and then just exercise, I'm thinking I can do that. And like I said, there won't be any Pokemon stream tonight. I probably won't be doing Legend of Dragoon tomorrow during the day either. It'll probably be... I'll probably just try and do the Pokemon stream tomorrow night, assuming my mom is home and everything's good. That's what I'm thinking we're gonna do. But okay, we'll do one more. That way we still, like, just so everyone knows what we still have for the rest of the week then. Tomorrow night we'll still be doing the Pokemon Emerald Cross Soul Link that me and Joker have been doing. No stream on Friday, but on Saturday during the day, we got Modern Warfare 2 Spec Ops on Veteran. We're going to be trying to do that sub goal. Me and Nick are going to be starting that, probably around noon EST on Saturday. And then Sunday, the finale of Jak 2. As of right now, that's still going on too on Sunday. So we still have a couple really cool streams. I apologize for anyone who was looking forward to the Pokemon raids. Shit came up obviously on all of our ends, like literally, and it's so weird. It was just weird timing with everything. So we'll get to that next week, and we'll get to more Legend of Dragoon soon. Sombreros on the Switch with lag. Yeah, how's the lag right now, Camouflag? Is it bad? I'm always unsure if I'm gonna make that jump first. I always see people. Whoa! What? What launched me? Why? Why did that go so much further? Bruh. I missed the A button, apparently. No, dude. Okay, this one's not for me, guys. This is just tragic. There's no fixing this one. God. Has anyone on our team made it yet? No. Why is there only one guy ahead of me? Did someone disconnect? No, there's two behind me. So is that Camouflage ahead of me? Oh no, Camouflage's behind, so that lag must be bad. Oh my god, Ambi got in! The lag is not terrible, but it's just a shit on the sombrero. It doesn't move in the usual rhythm. Fair. Ambi did win on that one. That's a shocking one to win on, Ambi. That's impressive. Well, Ambi, in case Kate wants to get into, you know, the better side of music, let her know that I have some music books if she ever wants to learn Rivers of Nile's Where Owls Know My Name, or maybe, you know, a Silosis album or something. Let her know I have some of that. I actually just picked up the Exodus book for Fabulous Disaster, you know, in case she really gets into the 80s thrash scene. You never know. I think I crossed the checkpoint by accident, so it started me later. Hey, that's nice. Ooh. Oh, I don't think anyone grabbed me. I think I just walked into a guy. We got this. This slime climb, we're fine with. We don't lose this one, I say. Now. Look, it's cinnamon sticks. Is it logs or cinnamon sticks? What do you guys think? No one on our team has died yet, including Ambi. So Ambi must be killing it right now. Oh my god, Ambi has lasted longer than our fucking random did. No, what the fuck? Dude, you were supposed to move! Oh, that is so frustrating. That is so frustrating that the guy just lost all momentum there. Damn, dude. That may have ruined it. Camouflage's here, and I think we can still technically qualify. I should have moved more the other way. I was... Oh, man. Damn, dude, that sucks. Do I have Julian Baker songbooks? Hold on, let me check. No. You know how to play Joel's song from The Last of Us? I actually don't, but I could learn that. Because I really like that stuff. Yeah, Camouflage, that was ridiculous. Right there. They decided to end the round. Alright, guys. We are going to raid out. Let's see. Who can we raid to? Vicky's live. And they're playing Hogwarts Legacy. I might raid out to Vicky. I might raid out to Vicky because I haven't in a bit. Because she's usually not live by the time I can. It's alright, Camouflage. No big deal. It happens. It's frustrating. For sure. But it happens. That's the nice thing about Fall Guys for the most part, you know. I usually don't get too frustrated. The only time I was getting frustrated was when I was going for the achievements, but now we don't need to go for that, so we don't have to get frustrated anymore. But dude, yeah, I know, that thing sucks. I don't know how that game works. I feel like when a certain amount of people pass the finish line, it just decides to end it. I don't, like, it's time-based if it takes too long, but it's, like, player-based on how many people finish the round, so it's very confusing. But either way, I want to thank everyone for being here. Like I said, we're going to raid Vicky. She's doing some Hogwarts Legacy, so if that's your thing, stick around for the raid. I appreciate you guys for coming out. Like I said, we're not going to be doing Pokemon tonight, and we're probably not going to be doing Legend of Dragoon tomorrow because of what's happening, but everything should be fine, and should be good tomorrow night for some Pokemon Emerald. So everyone, go say hi to Vicky. Drop her a follow if you haven't. And hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day, guys.